Josh, who are you?
I'm Harry.
Hello, Harry.
Hello, Rhys. Yeah, I'll introduce myself a little bit. I work with influence, and yeah.
Nice one. Today we're going to be talking about something that the girls have, but the boys don't have.
Well, ours isn't going to be called. Ours ain't going to be called same thing, but.
Yeah. No, they have power. It's all about the girls. What girls? What we want a brotherhood.
Yeah.
That was really high pitch.
I know.
Yeah.
Right. Well, basically, our plan for brotherhood is. What do we want for brotherhood?
What we want is we want to get together where we can sit down on like we'd have to make up a night. We'll say it's a Wednesday or a Tuesday night, and we can sit down and actually express how we're feeling as boys, like towards different in front of all of us. Because obviously, keeping it in and making yourself feel depressed and upset, it's just not the way to do it, is it?
No,
boys
not.
keep themselves.
Because they've got that stigma, haven't they?
No.
That they can't open up because they've got to be like a man.
Yeah, they've got to be strong, tough.
I don't know why it's there. I don't know who invented that.
No.
And that's why we need a brotherhood. We need to get rid of the stigma, and I feel as if that's really important for all of us, especially in this period of our lives, because we're transitioning from young people to young adults. I feel as if it's important for us to be able to understand our own mental health as well as sort of pick up sort of skills that we might need for the future and things like that. And I feel as if that would also be something really big that we need. And
it's not just that, picking up on our own mental health. It's like noticing if someone else is struggling, helping them, giving a helping hand out like that, please. And God, it could even be the leaders who are struggling with it. Probably not.
Yeah, I feel as if we're able to understand our emotions, as well as attempt to understand other people's, I feel as if that'll bring sort of our group closer together.
Yeah.
And sort of create sort of a new group, really, because there's all these little bubbles. And I feel as if it'd be important to bring that all together, so everyone has that one safe space.
One fat bubble.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoops. Well, I ruined it.
What do you think any of the things should be then? Like, with my point, I think we should have trips. Like, the girls had trips, didn't they? About like going to London.
Where would we go though?
Yeah, that's the problem. Like thinking about like.
Like camping.
Camping, like doing like the boys' camp.
Like a little boys' night out.
Yeah, one night.
Boys' night out.
Boys' night out in the tent.
Yeah.
Do you know what would be fat though? Going abroad.
Yeah.
That would be pretty funny.
The funds we need for that would be crazy.
Yeah, it would be crazy.
Funds. Funding, please.
Yeah.
Please give us money.
Do you not think that would be cool though with that?
Yeah, I feel as if that'd be a really bit. But what would we want to do though? Because we can't just say we want to do this, that, and the other. Well. We've got to say why we want to do this.
We've got to give them a reason, an example.
So
why.
if we were to go, I don't know, you wanted to go abroad, and I think that's a great idea.
But you need to put the people who's going to fund it's going to know why you're going to go abroad.
Exactly.
What you're going to get from going abroad. What skills you're going to get. Like what's going to actually help you with your mental health and everything by going abroad. So they're going to ask all those questions before they're just going to go, well, here you go, here's whatever you need. Go abroad, have the time of your life. It's not just about having time off. It's about experience, about getting a life skill from it.
Yeah, that's the problem, because we can't just go proposing this, that, and the other without having reasons for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we can't just say, I want to go France, I want to go Italy, this, that.
You chose like that.
Well, yeah, I know, mate, but I was just the first countries that came off the top of my head. You know what I mean?
Next, all good football players.
Portugal.
No, because like going abroad, life lesson could be how's going to an airport. What would you do at an airport like? Whether you get stopped by security?
Like just general life skills.
Yeah, when you're on holiday, like how to like order.
How to keep safe and things like that.
Not get kidnapped by the cartel.
Just have a go in Mexico.
Anyways, forget the like trips and stuff. Like I was thinking about. What was I thinking about?
I don't know. What were you thinking about?
Oh my god, I forgot. Give me a minute. Have you got anything?
Well, basically, we're all talking about what we sort of mentioned a little bit there about why we want brotherhood. But what would we want to do in brotherhood? Just ignore the trips, but what would you want in your actual sessions?
I remember, like, say you was out in town, and a group of lads walk up to you, whip out a knife, what would you do? You got that flight or fight response. Have you? You're either going to freeze up, run away, or fight. You could get yourself killed. And say your mate did get stabbed, what would you do?
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, you need to get someone, like, say, like, someone to come in and have, like, a talk to us and say, well, or someone who's maybe had that problem before.
Like that sort of experience.
We at my school had this guy he didn't experience it in front of him, but he had it about his brother where...
Oh yeah, Jojo.
JJ.
Is that rapping done?
JJ Effect, and he was a massive, like, when it comes to our school, it was a massive inspiring thing, that he
could get him to come in.
His rap video was also very good.
He's not too far, so he could come and, like, introduce us and, like, tell us a bit more about it, to say people who haven't heard the story get to know his story, about how it affected him.
He's quite inspiring.
It's like a hefty thing as well, though. It's a serious problem, especially in, like, the areas that all the centres are sort of placed in. These, I don't want to say low income area, but it is low income area. The low income areas the centres are placed in. It's a serious problem for, like, the knife crimes and the drug use and things like that, and just general crime rate in the area. I feel as if it's important as not just young men but young people that we're aware that is happening, how we can avoid it, and what to do if it does happen. Because I feel as it's nice to be able to sort of feel safe and confident that if worse does come to worse, then you have some kind of clue at what you're doing, rather than just being left clueless.
I mean, jumping back to that drug use thing, what would you do if you get hooked onto it?
Yeah, exactly.
Who would you go to? How do you get off it? All of that stuff. We can talk about that, couldn't we?
Well, I feel
it's not easy. Like, as soon as you start taking something, it's not something where you can just quickly go, snap, I'm going to stop. It's something that you get into and you're addicted, and then you're constantly sat there and you're like this, like, I'm itching, I'm feeling myself. It's like there's always something. There's always like a bad thing about it, and it's like, why? Just maybe
talk about why you got into drugs in the first place.
I feel as if a good major part, though, of what we could do is if we understand what the drugs actually do, it'll straight away take away that thought of wanting to do it.
Or like, you never witnessed one, maybe someone in the streets, or maybe your own family, and you've experienced what it's done to them, because we all know that part of your family, either way or not, you never know, but they could have took something, and then you've seen something off them, and you've seen, wow, it's impacted their lifestyle. Like, not like one of the bad, weed is a bad one. Like, it impacts everyone's lifestyle. They think it's good for the depression and everything, but it's just the money they spend over something that's not really needed, is it?
No, it's such a waste of money just to get that little, like 2 hours of freedom.
It's not even that, is it? It's about half an hour to an hour. You get to feel like you're easing, and by that time wears off, you're like...
It's just all kicks back in. Like, you might as well pay nothing and go speak to your mate.
Yeah, exactly. I feel as if another good thing we can do with this sort of group is give sort of alternatives. So this group would be a good way to bring everyone together, all these people in these areas, and sort of turn them onto something more productive. So as brotherhood, we could turn them onto, I don't know, so let's say someone is at risk of, like, drug use or knife violence or gang violence and things like that. I feel as if it'd be good as a group if we could then turn those people onto something which can benefit them. So let's say, I don't know, someone really into their sport but really struggling, we can help them, provide them with, not necessarily like, sort of give them somewhere to go do sport. We can like set up sports teams, things like that. Just little things which can keep people away from doing what shouldn't be done. Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, well, leave it at that.
Well, anyway, to finish it off, I think it's a great idea.
And I feel like it should be taken in from not just us, but the other boys, and for them to take it in and say, well, this should be something we should do, and get more boys to obviously speak about it and get them to give their reasons why they want it. It's not just our reason, it's theirs as well. So then they've got an impact of why.
I feel as if we want this, though, I feel as if we should be the core of it, we should run this. I think that'd be more impactful than someone leading it to us, and I feel as if we should lead it.
Yeah.
And I feel as if that would...
So it's coming from us and not other people.
Yeah. So it's a group for us, made by us, delivered by us, for each other.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll wrap it up right now.
Yep.
And then we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Later, losers.